How's it, Godzilla fans, kaiju fans, collectors, and just general people of YouTube? This is Chanzilla1964 coming back to you with yet another figure review. This time we'll be reviewing the Bandai Movie Monster Series 2004 Godzilla figure, otherwise known as the Final Wars Godzilla. So, starting off with detail on this guy, detail is going to be just about the same as the original Godzilla Final Wars figure, where you have the very nice scaling work going on over here with the shoulders, over the body, down the tail. The segmented tail is done very nicely, by the way. For the legs, the tail, I already said that. The chest is also done very nicely. I think I'm noticing some differences between this figure and the original, where the chest ridge may be done a little different, as well as the neck over here, where the neck is a little more defined. Where the neck is a little more defined over here with the the lizard neck thing going on. That's very nicely done. Over on the end, well, we can see the inside of the arms over here. They're very nicely detailed, even though the scaling work kind of stops. But I'm pretty sure that's just something with the suit too, because the hands are very nicely done for this guy. Yeah. Very, very nicely done. And they're a different sculpt compared to the original one too. The nose especially are very nice, and where they look sharp and very, very deadly, which fits this Godzilla. Looking at the legs, there's some differences with the leg compared to the original too. And I'll probably do a separate video to show them off, but the kneecaps here look to be a little bigger and the feet look to be a little more smaller. Though that might just be me, so yeah. But the main difference with this guy is going to be the face, because the face is more akin to the Final Wars Godzilla face, which is, I mean, Bandai did a damn good job on the face for this guy, because you got the menacing look over here with the dark ring under his eye. You got the tongue, which is very nicely detailed, and you got some goosebumps in the back there too, or taste buds for some reason. Interesting. The teeth are very nicely done as always, and you got the Godzilla cat ears for this Godzilla too. So, I mean, yeah, detail work on this guy is very nicely done. Even the dorsal fins, which are pretty much the same dorsal fins that you got on the original, is really nicely done as well. Moving on to paint for this Godzilla figure, it's great. It's what you expect for any Godzilla figure at this point from Bandai. Nails are very nicely painted with this really nice yellow, mustard yellow color. Teeth are very nicely painted. Tongue is very nicely painted, especially like the color for the tongue over here, where it's this really cool purple, pink color. The face, the eye is very nicely painted, because you got the whole dark circle under it, and you got the orange, fiery orange eye with the pupil going on over there. So yeah, the paint work does the face justice here. For the spines, you got this very nice bone white color going on the back of Godzilla, and then stopping at the tail again. So like I said, pretty much what you'd expect from Bandai. Although it kind of fades and tapers off, so it's a little forgiving, and I'm going to let it go for this time, because at least it kind of fades off. But that might just be my copy of the figure. That's why I'm not minding it too much. Moving on, articulation for this guy. Good amount of articulation. His head moves, his arms move, his legs move, and yeah, that's about it. Tail doesn't move, no tail articulation, but you still got 5 points of articulation with the head, the arms, and the legs. So yeah, articulation is done very well. I'm gonna show a picture again of the size comparison that it was from the Godzilla Final Wars Manda video. So if you want to see all of those guys in video form, check out that video. But I'm going to put a picture over here to show off the sizes of pretty much the whole Godzilla Final War crew right now. Okay, that's enough. So I'm just going to bring out the monsters that Godzilla did end up fighting in the movie, which is pretty much majority of them, or at least I'm going to bring out Kaiser Ghidorah, because that's going to be the test for size wise. So I'm going to have to move the camera up a little bit. Yeah, Yeah, this sizes up very nicely. Yeah, this sizes up very nicely for this guy. Hopefully the Bandai re-releases this figure. Hopefully this mold. If not, they're gonna probably come up with a different mold. He's gonna be like small, so Godzilla's gonna be like here with him, which is totally fine. But I think this sizing works perfectly for this Ghidorah figure because it's Kaiser Ghidorah, the King of Ghidorahs, pretty much King of King Ghidorahs, more or less. But yeah, I'm gonna bring out another popular kaiju that fought Godzilla, which is gonna be the Final Wars Gigan over here. And he scales up very nicely as well with this guy. So, yeah. This figure is going to scale up very nicely with any Final Wars Godzilla figures that you have. And pretty much majority of all the other Godzilla figures that you have. And Ultraman figures, Gamera figures too. So, yeah. Also, I don't think you guys noticed this, but I promise I did not do this. The figure came this way, and I didn't realize this is not how the tail is supposed to be until like 5-8 years down the line. So, yeah, I mean, this for me is just one of those, you know, keepsake memento figures. And I'm never, ever buying another Final Wars Gigan figure unless I like need to. So, yeah. Plus, this Gigan figure has all the wings painted compared to the new ones. So, there's that too. That's why this one's a great Bandai Gigan figure. Whoa. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to stop rambling on though. This will do it just about for this review. If you guys have a chance to pick up this figure, or if you guys are just looking for a really good Godzilla Final Wars figure and you're kind of torn between this one and the original one, I would go with this one because he's definitely more movie accurate compared to the original one. Not dishing on the original one because I've had that one for a really long time. And he's probably one of my favorite Godzilla figures just because of how sleek the design is and how long I've had it since it was one of my first Godzilla figures. So, I mean, yeah, I would recommend definitely picking this guy up. And especially if you're trying to go shoot for that full Godzilla Final Wars vinyl figure thing, because I think Bandai's trying to shoot for it where they're gonna remake or at least push out all the Godzilla Final Wars monsters, hopefully, fingers crossed, throwing it out there, Bandai. So we'll see what happens. But if you like this video, do be sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. If you like what you see on the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And then if you guys want to leave a comment, if I missed anything, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below. With that being said, this has been Chanzilla 1964 saying, till next time, peace.